What was your situation like at United Conveyor before you started using Equilibrium's services?
So we had good people, we had good hardware, we had good software, we just didn't have a plan going forward. So we called Equilibrium in to help us with a 3-year plan going forward. Equilibrium came in, did a current state, planned out our future state, and then filled in between with things that were critical that had to be done, and then significant that had to be done, and then some minor things that, hey, if we had time and we wanted to do, we could get to those as well. So really gave us a roadmap of where to go in the next 3 years. Very tactical, but there was also some strategy behind it too, and we appreciated that.
What about our services or companies stood out to you among the competition?
It's two things that Equilibrium brings to us, and that's the people that they have, the technicians who are fantastic, but then also their processes and procedures and their methodology that I talked about before. When you hire Equilibrium, you know that they've done what you're hiring them to do. They've done that 10 times before. But whether you get Todd as your technician or Ben as your technician, the same methodology is used each time. They have a project manager, they have a project plan, they get it on time and on budget. So that's what puts them ahead of the competition for United Conveyor.
What was the process like working with our company?
It's always easy to work with Equilibrium. What I like about the Equilibrium that's different than maybe some other companies is their sales staff is very knowledgeable. So we can talk at a higher level about what we're trying to accomplish here at United Conveyor Corporation. That then feeds into talking to a technician, putting the plan together, and then executing the plan. It's different working with Equilibrium. We've asked them to work with us opposed to just coming in and doing a project. So they do an actual knowledge transfer to my people. That's very important because I really don't want to have Equilibrium back every week. And so we're able to do a project with them, and then maybe the next time we can do it ourselves because we have the documentation that they've left behind, and so we can do it ourselves. That's what Equilibrium brings to us, is the ability to learn from them and not have them back every week.
Pete, what surprised you or made you the most happy about EQ or our services?
Well, I think it's knowing that the processes and the procedures and the templates are all in place. Really easy to work with Equilibrium. I can't say that enough. From the first engagement to where we are now, we've used them multiple times. It's always the same process and the same procedures we go through. That's very comforting for an IT manager, not to have to worry about someone learning your system again. Equilibrium knows how we do things here at United Conveyor. We know how they do things at Equilibrium. It's a great partnership.
Why would you recommend Equilibrium?
I'd recommend Equilibrium to anyone who's looking for a company that's easy to deal with. From the sales process, to the engineers, to the project planning, even to the back office like invoicing and things like that. Equilibrium's easy to deal with. We consider Equilibrium actually a partner, not a vendor. And that's why we pick Equilibrium time and time again.
Audio Jungle.